Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, students. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing good. Well, we are just starting with a new topic, which is HTML. So let's begin what HTML basically is. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is used to create the interesting web pages and applications, as it is not a programming language because it is not having an ability to create the dynamic functionality, right? But it does what it does actually, it makes the things possible to organize and format the documents. Like HTML, it is doing two things: one, tags, and the second is attributes. It is totally working with the tags and attributes. Right here I will be showing few tags to you, like what are the tags for which the HTML is based on. When we talk about HTML, there are the tags which is opening and closing tag. So here you can see the first one. This is called opening tag without backslash. You can see a difference. When I say it is a closed tag, you can see like there's a backslash inside the tags. That means it is showing the closed tag. HTML tag and the head tag, which is the main head, and the title like what the title you want to give to your website. That means here inside is tag title. And again, when you're opening a tag, closing tag is necessary. Until unless you have not closed the tag, your content inside it, or whatever the content you have maintained within your document, that is totally useless. That won't be appear on your website, on the web page. Body, like to add content, this is the actual area, body, which is allowing us to add the text, or actually add the content that we want to. And that content can be in the form of text, or in the form of video, in the form of the like images, audio. Here in the number 7 you can see the H. H is for headings. Heading, like when obviously once we are just running with any website or any web page, we must need some headings that we can put it into a website. And there are the H1, H2, H3, H4. What are they? They are actually the heading style, H1 till H6. So H1 means this is a closing tag again with H1. H1 means the main one, which is the biggest one. And like the H6, obviously it will be the reverse, it will be the least one, or I can say it is the small one. And here the H1 will be the big one. So what about the between H2, 3, 4, 5? Obviously there will be the moderate one in between, and H1 size is bigger than H2. Similarly, H2 will be smaller than H1, H3 will be smaller than H2, and H4 will be smaller than H3. In this way, the H1 and H6, they are the 6 different style, like which heading you want to give a heading for. Mostly we are using the H1, H2. If sometimes it happens for some social media apps or sort of, so we do go with the H6, otherwise no. Okay, over here on the number 14, what you see, there's a P option. What does this P stand for? This P is for paragraph, like what the paragraph you want to add into your website, right? Obviously when you are just working on a document, and the content you can like produce paragraph. Either it can be one paragraph, two paragraph, three paragraph, or whatever the number of paragraph that you want to add into, or as per your requirement, that you can add with the while giving this tag P. And over here A is to add link. Add link mean if you want to add a link into your web page for the other website or the other web page, that you can add to. Like if you want to drag or fetch the data from the other side, that you can do clear. Like if I want to add a link for the other website or other web page, or I want to just relocate my page with the other things I want to attach or give the extension, that I can apply by giving this tag A. BR stands for break. Like if I want to add a line, I want to break a line. That means like consecutively I was working with a paragraph, or right now I want to start a new line of I can break a line and start with the other side, so that I can do two while putting the tag BR, right? Image. If I want to add an image, if I want to add an image into my document, that I can add two while giving the tag for img. Li for the list order. Like if there is some content related to like some ordering a list, so I can add one two. Like over here you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6, whatever this is sort of like my list. They are in one order, so in the HTML I can do that work too while putting the tag li. Number 19 is B, bold text. Like similarly, when we're working on the document like Microsoft Word, when we're using any text editor or anything, there we are using B, control B, just to make the text bold. Over here similarly it is BB to bold text, we can use within the tags. Okay, over here important text means something which needs to be highlighted within the document. So there, for that we can put the tag like this, strong. I is like for italic text, and EM emphasized, like you want to make the text more bold, more emphasized on the mark. You want to mark the text, or you can make this text small, or you can delete the text, or you can insert the text. Subscript, superscript is like the big script, the main script, and the subscript which is under the superscript, so that each of the function you can apply even within the HTML while maintaining the proper tags. I hope these tags these are not the enough tags with the HTML. We will be running with the more tags with the next video even, so for the next class. So we can work for the running tags that we have seen over here. So what we do, simply from start we can take a notepad. Over here what we can see, we will be starting with the first one, like which is doc type, the syntax, and its HTML. Here I can open the tag for HTML, as I have told you over here, you can see, right? Once after the HTML we can see the head tag. There's the one thing which we need to, when you're opening at the same time, try to close the tag. So this manner you won't be able to forget to close the tag, right? Similarly here with the head, I need to close the tag. Within the head, what I can do is to add a title. I can add a title over here. So title, like title for my website, so title is my first web page, right? And I need to close the title, so I'll be putting the close tag and will show you over here. Inside the title, what we can do, we can add a body tag. So for that we need to add a body tag. Once again, same practice to closing a tag. Now what I can maintain, I can do one thing, I can close that tag within a body. Now this is the actual where I can add my content. This is the actual where I can add my content, right? So within the body I'm giving a first heading. What is the first heading? Like I'm starting with H1 and my heading is simply web page, right? I need to close that tag H1, sorry, within tag. Okay, what we can do, simply we can go from the file, we can choose the option save as, and from here we can write a file name like my first web page, and the extension will be .html. Make sure while giving this extension .html. Fine, save. Now I can check this from my web page. Here you can see the web page is created, and we can see with the title my first web page, and here is heading web page. Okay, is it okay with you all now? Even with the lecture I can show you here your first HTML page. You can see there. Let's start by creating a simple HTML page. An HTML page is the following basic layout. This layout which we have already seen within a notepad, that, and we have worked and we've seen the result too. This web page will have a title, that we have given a title to our website. That was our first web page. That thing that show up in the title of the tab in your browser. This was the title which was showing in a tab browser, which I can show you again over here. This my first web page. So this is the title. Okay, the title element defines the title of the HTML page, and the P element defines the paragraph. A block of text that has a small amount of spacing in between is top and bottom. Okay, paragraph. So we can add we can see one more thing into the practical work. What we can add a paragraph, like just go to notepad again. Within a heading, what I do, simply I'll prefer like add a paragraph. How to add a paragraph is sorry, I have told you before, P is for a paragraph. Let's suppose this is my paragraph. So I need to copy this and I'm working, I'm just pasting this. This is my paragraph. Okay, and over here I need to paste. From my keyboard I have saved this, and I can show you the changes over here pressing the F5 from key. See, you can see there my first web page. So this is the paragraph under the heading. Okay, what I did, I pressed F5 key from my keyboard to refresh the web page. Okay, and the Control S for saving a document. Fine, like we can see that we can add a paragraph within the heading, or I can show you the one more thing over here. When we are done, we can see the difference of heading. I can show you the heading, difference of heading H2. Let's make the heading 1 again, like with the name my web page. Okay, and I need to close this tag, H1. What I do, simply I'll do again H2 my web page, and over here I'll be giving H2, right? This is heading 2, and again over here I can see H3 first web page, h3, h4, first web page, and then the h4, again h5, and then control V, and then h5, and the last one is 6. Fine, we will be saving this file, these changes, and there we can see. So there's a one thing, I didn't apply any of the close tag over here, right? We need to be assured that all the open tags are closed, right? Here I can show you the changes. Okay, you can see the changes, you can see the difference. This is my first web page. See, you can see the gradually size is decreasing. 1 2 3 4 5 6, for the all 6 the size is decreasing. You can see over here that my first web page, because I have written in the small and the rest are in a capital, that's why it happens. For the result, when it fetches out, you can find it out here. This is the result. Like the last one, F6 one, is the least one, where the number 1 is the bigger one, the like bold one. Okay, let's move back to the lecture. What we have seen over here, this we have already applied the HTML, the head, the title. Head is the contains meta information about the document, and the title is the title for your document, right? Body element, the visible page content. Heading defines a large heading, and P is defining a paragraph, that we have already discussed and that we have seen over here too, right? Now what we can see, there's a mini exercise for you students to solve it and send the solutions to me. The mini exercise is over here. You can see that I can add 2 size bigger. Like what the mini exercise is, the mini exercise is add an HTML like title with the text hello world and add a paragraph. Simply like what we have seen today, like adding a title and letter, just add a paragraph to it within your web page that you have created with the name hello world. Okay, fine. Now over here we can see the HTML tag. HTML tags are elements names surrounded by angle bracket. These are the angle bracket. Okay, the first tag is appear in the start opening tag, and the second tag is the end closing tag. Either you can call it a opening tag or start tag, or you can call it a like closing tag or ending tag or end tag. It depends on you totally, because once you have practiced with such words, these are just a calling word for the ending or the starting tag. So you can call upon like opening, ending, starting, closing, end tag, open tag. It depends, there's no issue. Okay, the end tag is written like the start tag but with a forward slash inserted before the tag name. Over here, like what we do, we just need to add a slash, forward slash within the document. Okay, HTML tags are hidden keyword within the web page that defines how the browser must format and display the content. This is the actual format that how we are displaying, like HTML, the body, the paragraph, the title, or etc. HTML tag format. Like content goes here within the tags. Once we have open a tag and then close a tag. The first tag in a pair is the start tag, and the second tag is the end tag, and the end tag is written like the start tag within a forward slash inserted before the tag name. Visualization. This is the visualization of the HTML web page. this white area, whatever this section, this white area is actually displayed in the browser. This browser, this is the actual thing. You can see, you can compare both things. This white area is displayed over here. Fine. To create HTML, we have used Notepad. You can either use any other text editor like there's no issue for that. Okay, here is adding link. We can give this example in our simply what I do, I'll copy from here and paste it over here. This is the link. Let's find the difference, what happened while giving this. So what has happened, that is like there in the bottom you can see this is a link. This was the title which I was given. Just click on it, simply click on it. What will happen, it will fetch the data of the university page. You can see over here, this is the university page, right? This was the data given by us. You can read in the link, like I have given a link for this university BBSUL, and this link has reached over here too. I'll simply back. This is a link. Okay, fine. This is a link. So, and this is also a way to add a link into your to your web page, as we have seen in a tag list about this link. Why to add a link? We have done up till now all 15 tags, and we have seen their difference, and we have seen their use as well. Fine. The next one is break. We will be seeing over here now. After applying this link, what we can do, even though you can add some other, no issue, there's a no issue, you can add whatever the link you want to. Right, here is for li, the use of li, like what the order or unordered list that you want to. The above result can be produced by the following UL, like unordered list item. Like what I can do, I can simply copy this code from here and will paste it into here, into my web page, to check it, to check the result or show you how does it work. This can show result like this. You can see over here item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5. You can look over here, like, and over here the hyperlink. You can see when I'm just hovering my mouse onto it, you can see a link, and this is a item list which is being made, which is being done while giving a tag for the item for the list, right? An order list, like first item, second item, third item, fourth item, or I can add this one too. If I want the above result, I can add this one too. Order list, that was an order list, and this is the order list. I can again, I will copy this code from here and will add, will save over here, and can refresh my page to check the result. Yes, I can see over here the first item, second item, third item, fourth item. Like, it depends on what actually I want within my web page. Either I want the list in this format, or I want the list in this way. Fine. You can check again over here what we have seen. If I'll go through, like my page, web page, my heading, my paragraph, and the 6 different heading styles, sizes. I have added a link into my website. I have added a item list, unordered and ordered, both list I have shown you over here, right? Now the next what we can do, we can add as text like bold text, important text, italic text. So we can use this text right now. Let's suppose I want to add a strong text, important text right into my. So what I'll do, control V, what I'll do simply, I will copy this from here, this strong important text, control C, and then we'll paste over here, control V. This text is strong text. I will copy it again and will paste it over here, right? So this is the strong, and again what I need to close that tag. So I will close that tag, strong, control S, and again we will see here like what has happened. So we can see the result over here, important text. You can see it is written in this format, important text. Fine. Again, if I want some small text, I will be applying such these all, like I want to delete some text, I want to insert text, I want to subscript text, or I want to superscript. So these all are the options that I can add into over here. If I want to make text bold, I can that too, or I can show you this option as well, control C, and I will paste it over here to show, like control V, which bold option, bold text, like which text I want to be bold. So I can write over here like my web page is my web page. Fine. Okay, I'll press Ctrl S. Sorry, we need to add a / for this. Okay, Ctrl S, and then here I can see the changes while pressing Ctrl F5 from my keyboard. You can see over here my web page. See, now you can see the difference. There is a no break between these two lines because I didn't apply any of the time. Important text and my web page. There is my web page, which is being like bold, right? So what I will do again here for the next, I will add this break and bold tag, the ending tag with it, which is B. I can show you one difference over here, or you may notice while just looking to the screen, like bold text, my web page, and this bold text. You must have find some difference like bold text. Now it is just written similarly, and there isn't any dot like this. You can find it out before. Okay, so if I want to add a line like I can say BR, which tag was used to for the break line, BR, and I will say important text or anything that you can add here, that is whole your choice, you can add to. Or I can show you the result over here like F5. You can see it is over here now, important text. That means a totally new line. I have break the line over here now. So this is the total which we have seen, the tags in the list. These are the total tag list which we have seen. Okay, over here are emphasized tags, the mark text, or if you want to mark a text, that we can show even over here, like this is the tag to best tag to use for the mark text, MARK, right? So we are using mark. Mark again, important text, and then I'll close that tag and will add mark. Control S, and over here in the browser I can check Control F5 and I can see the difference. See, you can see a marked. This text is marked now, important text. Okay, or you can write your name, or you can, like over here you can add something like my web page. You can add any of the content that you want to. It's whole your choice. That is not, you're not bound. See, this is now marked text. Or I can show you for the emphasized text. You can see over here EM. I can open a tag for EM, and here I can write my web page, and you can see there EM. Control S, and here I'll be showing you the result. You can see my web page. This is emphasized style, right? From here the list small, this small is left. We are trying with the small, and then I'm writing something which is like to me small, and again what I'll do, I'll close that small. Control S, and we'll see the result. You can see over here they are all coming. Or if you want to give a break among them, what you will do, you will, there was a break, you can add simply the text like for the break, for giving for each of them, like after emphasizing you can add break. So here you can see that to break. My web page and my bold text, important text, my web page, and then my bold text. Okay, which is the next one now. These are the rest one. Just try this all with at your side. The super, sub, insert, delete, small, mark, emphasize. Just have a practice for these all tag with your side and fetch the result. Inshallah they will work, and we will be meeting with the next class, and where we will be seeing the different tags they use, and inshallah we will be making a complete web page. It will be our full try to make a complete page for that. So try it at your home and have a good practice for this all. This is not like easy. You can keep watching that video again, and you can just repeat this video for the more help and guidance, or you can send us a text within a comment box. Till then, hope this video will be useful to you, especially for the beginners or who are just trying this for the first time. Inshallah this lecture will be useful to you. We will be meeting in the next class. Till then, thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.